back with another art journal video. Again, another Christmassy theme one. And this time I'm not using black gesso, but I'm going to go in, we're using a Dina Wakley paint in Night. This is one of my favourite dark colours. I love this, it's really rich. And then I splattered on some Deco Art Dazzling Metallics in Shimmering Silver. I put that aside to dry, and then again grabbed my gel prints. So there's a funny story behind this page. This is the second time I'd created it. So the first time, I thought it was great, went really well, lovely page, forgot to record. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to do it again. So hence the little bits that were stuck to the side of that piece of paper on the right hand side, that was left over, but it gets used, so it's all good. So I'm just selecting some greens, different tones, different patterns, different shades, and just ripping them into thin pieces of paper. And then using a glue stick or gel medium if you want to, or any sort of glue, I'm just gluing them down on the page, overlapping them a little bit, mixing the colours up that I'm using, because eventually this will be cut into a tree shape. Just layering them up, going down the page, not worrying about what shape they are, as long as at the top it's smaller and getting bigger to the bottom, but it doesn't really matter because, like I say, we're going to cut the tree shape out of it at the end. Then I took another sheet of printer paper and folded it in half and just drew on basically half a fairly narrow triangle. I wanted it to be tall and thin, just making sure that the glue's dry. And then I'm going to use the template that I've cut out and cut out my tree just a little bit bigger. So there we go. Then I think I did some embossing. So these are some Tim Holtz stamps, mark making set. So that's an embossing ink pad there, and just using one of the stamps, I'm just stamping on there, and then as you can see, putting the embossing glitter on there, and then heating it up so that it dries. I love this, it's so pretty watching it, how it changes. And there were still some bits of glue apparently on the tree, because you can see there's one or two places where a bit more glitter has stuck. And then I just worked my way down the tree, doing them at different angles, and then heating it up so that it embosses. Just wanted to add a little bit of sparkle to my Christmas tree. And then you notice that I've tipped the embossing glitter onto that piece of paper. That helped me get it all back into the little jar at the end, so nothing was wasted, although some glitter did end up on my face and on the floor, but hey, never mind. Then I'm sticking it in place using a bit of double-sided sellotape and some glue stick. Then I decided I was going to use some craft paper to create the bottom of the tree. So fairly simple. Now these are some stamps made by Birgit Koopsen, a set of circle stamps. They are one of my favourite stamp sets, and you can see that previously I had stamped these out, and these had been painted with watercolours. One of my daughters was wanting to do a bit of painting, so I said, well, why don't you stamp those out and then you can just paint them in for me. So I didn't paint these, I can't take credit for them, but I think they make really nice baubles on the tree, so and nice different sizes as well. So I cut those out and I kind of roughly arranged them where I thought they might go, and then stuck them in place using a glue stick. Then I used Dina Wakley star stencil and drew a star for the top of the tree, painted it in using a gilt, cut it out, stuck it on top of the tree. Nice and simple. This is a really simple but quite effective page. It's a good way of using some gel print stash as well, because I always have more than I need. And lastly, I got my quote about advice from a Christmas tree. Lessons from a Christmas tree. I beg your pardon. I can't remember what it says now. It says, "Be a light in the darkness. We all fall over sometimes. You can never have too much glitter. Bring joy to others. Sparkle and shine whenever you can." And there it is, my Christmas tree art journal page using gel prints. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.